What if the medicine meant to heal you was actually harming you? It sounds like a dystopian nightmare, but for millions this is a harsh reality. We trust doctors, we believe in the power of medicine, but what happens when the very thing meant to make us better makes us worse? This isn't about demonizing all medication. This is about confronting the uncomfortable truth. Prescription drugs, while capable of good, can have a very dark side. We pop pills for everything. Feeling down? Antidepressant. Can't sleep? Sleeping pill. Headache? Painkiller. It's quick, it's easy, it's the modern way, but are we glossing over the potential consequences? The long list of side effects whispered at the end of pharmaceutical ads, side effects that can be more debilitating, more life-altering than the original ailment. This isn't scaremongering. This is about arming you, the consumer, with the information you need to make informed decisions about your health. Because in the lucrative world of pharmaceuticals, profit often trumps patient well-being, and the casualties of this broken system, everyday people just like you and me. Antidepressants. They're often presented as a magic bullet for the blues. But what if that bullet ricocheted, leaving you worse off? The truth is, antidepressants are powerful drugs and their effects can be unpredictable and vary wildly from person to person. While they can provide relief for some, for others they trigger a cascade of debilitating side effects. Chronic fatigue, suicidal thoughts, weight gain, sexual dysfunction, the list goes on. And the truly terrifying part? Many people experience withdrawal symptoms when they try to stop taking these medications. Symptoms so severe they can mimic the very condition the drug was meant to treat. So, are antidepressants evil? Not necessarily. Can they be helpful? Absolutely. But their use should be carefully considered with a full understanding of the potential risks and benefits. Because sometimes the cure can be worse than the disease. We've all experienced pain, that universal human experience. And painkillers? They're the supposed antidote, offering sweet relief from physical suffering. But at what cost? The opioid crisis gripping many nations is a stark reminder that these seemingly innocuous pills can have deadly consequences. Prescription opioids, initially hailed as a breakthrough in pain management, have morphed into a monstrous epidemic. Millions are caught in the web of addiction, their lives ravaged by a substance initially prescribed to heal. And who profits from this misery? The very industry entrusted with our well-being. Pharmaceutical companies, driven by profit, aggressively marketed these highly addictive drugs, downplaying their addictive potential while exaggerating their effectiveness. The result? A generation hooked on pills, their lives shattered by a crisis fueled by corporate greed. In our always-on, sleep-deprived world, the promise of a good night's rest is alluring. Enter sleeping pills, marketed as a quick fix for insomnia and sleep disturbances. But is this artificial slumber worth the risk? Sleeping pills, while offering temporary relief, can be highly addictive, leaving users trapped in a vicious cycle of dependence. The long-term use of these medications has been linked to a host of health problems, including memory issues, daytime drowsiness, and even an increased risk of accidents. What's more, these pills often mask underlying health issues, preventing individuals from addressing the root cause of their sleep problems. So, while you might be catching some shut-eye, you could be missing out on crucial signals your body is sending. Is a chemically induced sleep truly rest, or just a temporary band-aid on a deeper problem? Section 5. Real lives, real tragedies, victims of the pharmaceutical machine. Behind the statistics, the clinical trials, the profit margins lie real people. People whose lives have been devastated by the very medications meant to heal them. Take, for example, the tragic case of insert name, a young athlete prescribed painkillers after a sports injury. What began as a quest for pain relief spiraled into a full-blown addiction, ultimately claiming his/her life. Or consider the story of insert name, a mother battling postpartum depression. Prescribed antidepressants, she experienced a terrifying side effect, suicidal thoughts. She tragically took her own life, leaving behind a devastated family. These stories, while heartbreaking, are not isolated incidents. They are a stark reminder of the human cost of the pharmaceutical industry's relentless pursuit of profit. Section 6. Profit over patience. Unmasking the pharmaceutical industry's dark secrets. Behind the glossy marketing campaigns and reassuring smiles lies an unsettling truth. The pharmaceutical industry is a business motivated by profit, and like any business, their bottom line often takes precedence over patient well-being. How do they get away with it? By wielding their immense wealth and influence. Lobbying efforts ensure favorable legislation, protecting their interests even at the expense of public health. Funding research that supports their products while suppressing studies that expose potential risks. The result? A system rigged in their favor where profits trump people. This isn't about demonizing all pharmaceutical companies. Many are filled with dedicated individuals genuinely committed to improving lives. But the industry as a whole operates within a system that prioritizes profit over people. And that's a bitter pill to swallow. Section 7. The price of deception. How greed fuels the prescription drug epidemic. The opioid crisis, the rampant overprescription of antidepressants, the rise of sleeping pill dependence, these are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a systemic issue, the pharmaceutical industry's relentless pursuit of profit, often at the expense of public health. This greed manifests in insidious ways, direct-to-consumer advertising, bombarding us with messages that convince us we need their products, even when healthier, non-pharmaceutical options exist. Disease-mongering, where they create or exaggerate conditions to sell more drugs. The tactics are endless, and the consequences dire. We are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we need a pill to fix what ails us. But what if the real cure lies in addressing the root causes of our ailments? What if lifestyle changes, therapy, and alternative medicine could provide safer, more sustainable solutions? It's time to start asking these tough questions. Section 8. Taking control of your health. Navigate the medical maze with caution. So, how do we, the patients, protect ourselves in this complex and often treacherous landscape? Knowledge is power. Arm yourself with information. Don't be afraid to question your doctor, to demand transparency, to explore alternative options. Research the medications you are prescribed. Understand the potential side effects, the long-term risks, and the possibility of addiction. Explore alternative therapies. Acupuncture, yoga, meditation. These ancient practices have stood the test of time. They offer holistic approaches to health and well-being, often without the harmful side effects of pharmaceuticals. Remember, you are your own best advocate. Don't be a passive recipient of medical care. Be an active participant in your health journey. Section 9. A stark warning: the fine line between healing and harm. The pharmaceutical industry is a double-edged sword. In its hands lies the power to heal and the power to harm. The stories we've explored, the shocking truths we've uncovered, serve as a stark reminder: not all medicine heals, some destroy lives. This isn't about shunning all modern medicine. It's about approaching it with a critical eye, with a healthy dose of skepticism. Question everything. Demand transparency. Explore alternatives. Your health, your life might depend on it, because in the end, the most powerful medicine is the knowledge and awareness we possess. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video.